Mentioned early voting. Let's continue to look at the process as we have it here in Arkansas. The elections of 2020 and 2000, they threw an incredible amount of attention on what can be and should be a tedious process of actually counting the votes.
In 2020, Pulaski County upgraded their equipment to make things easier and more accurate. Tonight, THV 11's Frederick Price shows us how their method works. Frederick.
Well, Faith and Rolly, thousands of Arkansans have cast their ballots already, and thousands more plan to do so on Election Day. So, once your selections leave your hand, what happens next? If you voted in the 2020 election, you're likely familiar with these electronic voting machines.
Our machines were at least 15 years old.
And with the upgrade came an easier voting process. Amanda Dickens is the election coordinator for Pulaski County. Once people make their selections on the touchscreen machines, she says that's where the count can begin.
Prints out on a little ballot card. They can also double check their selections on the ballot card, and then that is inserted into a ballot tabulator.
The tabulator seen here allows for election officials to count the selections from the paper ballot quickly and accurately. Dickens says this machine is used for absentee ballots.
On Election Day, we will, the canvassers will open up the ballot-only envelopes and put them in a box. We'll transfer them into this room and tabulate them through this machine.
Let's say you don't send in an ID with your absentee ballot. Dickens adds it's still possible it can be counted.
They do have until the Monday after the election at noon to bring us show us their ID in person, and then we can count that ballot.
To really ensure this process is accurate, she tells THV 11 the machines are tested thoroughly during early voting and on Election Day.
We do a test deck ballot and run those ballots through the machines and make sure that they are tabulating as they should.
And after the election, she says leaders perform an audit.
We double check the numbers on the machines based upon the results that were produced and make sure everything is accurate and adds up.
All right, well, they double check the numbers on their machines. What do voters do to make sure that their ballot is accurate?
Yeah, it really boils down to double checking. Once you vote and receive the paper ballot, Dickens says double check it before you insert it into the tabulator, because after the ballot goes through that, there's no turning back.
Frederick, thank you very much. All the last minute preparations, it's going to be hard to hand that over. All right, thank you, friend.